Top 25 Occupational Therapist Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we will explore the top 25 interview questions commonly asked in occupational therapy interviews. Each question is designed to assess your skills, experience, and fit for the role. We will also provide comprehensive answers and tips to help you prepare effectively. Whether you are a new graduate or an experienced therapist, this guide aims to enhance your interview readiness. 1. What motivated you to pursue a career in occupational therapy? My motivation for pursuing a career in occupational therapy stems from a deep desire to help individuals achieve their highest potential. Growing up, I witnessed family members struggle with disabilities, which ignited my passion for rehabilitation. I am inspired by the idea of empowering people to regain independence and enhance their quality of life. The blend of creativity and science in developing personalized treatment plans excites me. I find fulfillment in collaborating with patients and other healthcare professionals to create meaningful change in their lives. Being part of their journey is truly rewarding. 2. How do you evaluate a new patient's needs and goals? Evaluating a new patient's needs and goals involves a comprehensive assessment process. Initially, I conduct an in-depth interview to gather information about the patient's medical history, lifestyle, and personal objectives. Standardized assessments and observational techniques help identify specific areas that require attention. I also engage patients in discussions about their priorities and preferences, ensuring their goals align with their values. Establishing a collaborative relationship is crucial, as it fosters trust and encourages open communication, allowing for a tailored and effective treatment plan. 3. Describe your experience with creating individualized treatment plans. Creating individualized treatment plans involves thorough assessments and collaboration with patients and their families. Initially, I evaluate each patient's unique needs, preferences, and goals. I incorporate evidence-based practices and tailor interventions to match their specific circumstances. Regularly reviewing progress allows for adjustments to be made to ensure the plan remains effective. I emphasize patient involvement in the planning process, which enhances motivation and adherence to the treatment. This personalized approach not only addresses the physical aspects but also considers emotional and social factors essential for holistic recovery. 4. How do you handle patients who are resistant to therapy? Handling resistant patients requires empathy and understanding. I begin by building rapport, listening carefully to their concerns, and validating their feelings. It's crucial to identify the reasons behind their resistance, whether fear, lack of motivation, or previous negative experiences. I then collaborate with them to set achievable goals, making therapy more relevant and engaging. Using a patient-centered approach, I adapt techniques to align with their interests and preferences, fostering a sense of ownership in their recovery process. Encouraging open communication helps create a supportive environment. 5. What OT assessments and tools are you most familiar with? I am well versed in several assessments and tools essential for evaluating patients in occupational therapy. Some of the key assessments include the occupational profile, which helps in understanding the patient's daily life and priorities, and the assessment of communication and interaction skills, ACIS, to evaluate social participation. I frequently use the Functional Independence Measure, FIM, to gauge a patient's ability to perform daily activities and the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure, COPM, to identify specific goals. These tools facilitate personalized treatment plans and track progress effectively. 6. How do you collaborate with other healthcare professionals? Collaboration with other healthcare professionals is essential in occupational therapy. I prioritize open communication by actively participating in interdisciplinary team meetings and sharing insights about patient progress. I believe in building strong relationships with colleagues, such as physicians, nurses, and speech therapists, to ensure a holistic approach to patient care. Regular updates on treatment plans and patient needs facilitate coordinated efforts and provide a comprehensive treatment strategy. This teamwork enhances the quality of care and helps achieve optimal outcomes for patients. 7. Describe a time you modified a treatment plan based on patient progress. In one instance, I was working with a stroke patient who initially struggled with fine motor skills. After several weeks of therapy, I noticed improvements in their grip strength but still limited dexterity. I modified the treatment plan by incorporating more specific activities targeting finger coordination, such as using therapy putty and engaging in tasks that required precise movements, like buttoning shirts. This adjustment led to increased confidence and further progress, allowing the patient to perform daily activities more independently. Their feedback highlighted the importance of tailoring therapy to their evolving needs. 8. How do you prioritize multiple patients with varying needs? In prioritizing multiple patients, I first assess each individual's needs and goals, taking into account the urgency of their conditions. I utilize a systematic approach, ranking patients based on factors such as the severity of their impairments, potential for improvement, and specific therapy timelines. Communication with the healthcare team is crucial, as it allows for coordinated care and shared insights. Regularly reviewing patient progress helps me adjust priorities as needed, ensuring that I address the most critical cases while still providing adequate attention to all patients. 9. How do you involve families or caregivers in the treatment process? Involving families and caregivers is crucial for a successful treatment process. I start by educating them about the patient's condition and the goals of therapy. Regular communication is key. I ensure they are updated on progress and challenges. I encourage their participation during sessions when appropriate, as this fosters a supportive environment. Additionally, I provide guidance on how they can reinforce techniques at home, which enhances consistency in care. By actively engaging families, I create a collaborative approach that promotes better outcomes for the patient. 10. What strategies do you use to improve patient engagement? To enhance patient engagement, I prioritize building a strong rapport with each individual. Understanding their interests and motivations helps tailor interventions that resonate with them. Incorporating goal setting that aligns with their personal aspirations fosters a sense of ownership in the therapy process. Utilizing interactive and varied activities keeps sessions dynamic and enjoyable. I also encourage regular feedback, making adjustments based on their responses. Encouraging family involvement can further boost motivation, creating a supportive environment that enhances commitment and participation in therapy. 11. How do you ensure patient safety during therapy sessions? Ensuring patient safety during therapy sessions is paramount. I begin by assessing the environment to eliminate any hazards, ensuring that all equipment is in good working condition. I also conduct thorough evaluations of each patient's physical and cognitive abilities to tailor interventions accordingly. During sessions, I maintain clear communication with patients about potential risks and encourage them to express concerns. Regularly monitoring patients for signs of fatigue or distress allows me to make real-time adjustments to therapy. I also document any incidents or near misses to improve safety protocols continuously. 12. Describe your experience working with pediatric patients. In my experience working with pediatric patients, I have had the privilege of supporting children with various developmental and physical challenges. I focus on creating engaging, age-appropriate interventions that promote skill development in areas such as fine motor skills, social interaction, and daily living activities. Collaborating closely with families, I ensure that therapy goals align with the child's interests and needs. I have also conducted assessments to tailor treatment plans, using play-based activities to motivate and encourage participation, helping each child progress in a supportive environment. 13. Describe your experience working with geriatric patients. My experience working with geriatric patients has been both rewarding and enlightening. I have had the opportunity to assess and treat individuals facing age-related challenges, such as mobility issues, cognitive decline, and chronic health conditions. I prioritize building rapport, understanding their unique backgrounds, and tailoring interventions to enhance their quality of life. Utilizing adaptive equipment and engaging family members in therapy has proven effective. I focus on functional goals that encourage independence, while also being sensitive to their emotional and psychological needs. Each patient teaches me something new about resilience and adaptability. 14. How do you support patients with cognitive or neurological impairments? Supporting patients with cognitive or neurological impairments involves a multifaceted approach. First, I conduct thorough assessments to understand their specific challenges and strengths. Individualized treatment plans are then created, incorporating activities that enhance cognitive functioning and daily living skills. I use visual aids, clear instructions, and repetitive practice to improve comprehension and memory. Engaging families in the therapy process is crucial. I provide them with strategies to reinforce learning and encourage independence at home. Regular evaluations help adjust interventions based on progress. 15. How do you stay updated with new OT techniques and research? To stay updated with new occupational therapy techniques and research, I regularly attend professional conferences and workshops that focus on the latest advancements in the field. I also subscribe to key journals and publications in occupational therapy, which provide insights into emerging evidence-based practices. Engaging with online platforms, such as webinars and forums, allows me to connect with other professionals and share knowledge. Additionally, I participate in continuing education courses that help enhance my skills and understanding of innovative therapies and methodologies. 16. What is your approach to documenting therapy sessions? Documenting therapy sessions is essential for tracking progress and ensuring continuity of care. I follow a structured format that includes patient information, goals, treatment interventions, and responses to therapy. Each entry is objective, concise, and reflects the patient's current status. I prioritize timely documentation to maintain accuracy and facilitate communication with other healthcare professionals. I also ensure compliance with legal and ethical standards while maintaining patient confidentiality. Regularly reviewing documentation helps me adjust treatment plans based on patient needs and progress. 17. How do you handle emotionally challenging situations with patients? Handling emotionally challenging situations requires empathy and active listening. I ensure that patients feel heard and validated in their experiences. By creating a safe environment, I encourage open communication about their feelings. When emotions run high, I may take a moment to pause and regroup, allowing patients to express themselves fully. I utilize techniques such as grounding exercises or mindfulness to help them manage anxiety and stress. Collaborating with supportive staff and involving family members can also provide additional comfort, reinforcing a holistic approach to their emotional well-being. 18. Describe a successful patient outcome you're proud of. One patient I worked with was a young adult recovering from a traumatic brain injury. Initially, they faced significant challenges with mobility and cognitive function. After conducting thorough assessments, I developed a personalized treatment plan focusing on both physical and cognitive rehabilitation. Through consistent therapy sessions, patient engagement strategies, and family involvement, the patient made remarkable progress. They regained independence in daily activities, including cooking and managing personal care. Witnessing their journey and celebrating their achievements filled me with pride, reaffirming my commitment to occupational therapy. 19. What role does adaptive equipment play in your treatment plans? Adaptive equipment is essential in my treatment plans as it enables patients to achieve greater independence and improve their functional abilities. By assessing each patient's specific needs, I can recommend appropriate tools such as mobility aids, modified utensils, or assistive devices. This equipment not only enhances their daily living activities but also boosts their confidence and motivation during therapy. My approach involves educating patients on how to use the equipment effectively, ensuring they feel comfortable integrating it into their routines for optimal results. 20. How do you measure progress and adjust interventions accordingly? Measuring progress involves setting clear, measurable goals from the outset and using standardized assessments to track improvements over time. I regularly review patient performance in therapy sessions, noting any changes in their abilities or challenges they face. Adjustments to interventions are based on these evaluations, ensuring they remain aligned with the patient's goals and needs. Additionally, I maintain open communication with patients and their families, gathering feedback that can inform necessary changes to the treatment plan. This dynamic approach helps facilitate optimal patient outcomes. 21. How do you work with culturally diverse patient populations? Working with culturally diverse patient populations requires sensitivity and adaptability. I prioritize understanding each patient's cultural background and values, which helps build trust and rapport. I engage in active listening to ensure patients feel heard and respected. When needed, I utilize interpreters or culturally specific resources to enhance communication. I also adapt treatment plans to align with cultural practices and beliefs, ensuring that therapy is relevant and effective. Continuous education about different cultures enriches my practice and allows me to provide more personalized care. 22. Describe a time you had to educate a patient on home exercise programs. When working with a post-surgical patient, I identified that they lacked understanding of their prescribed home exercise program. I took the time to explain the purpose behind each exercise, demonstrating proper techniques using visual aids. I created a simple, written guide that included illustrations and clear instructions. This approach not only empowered the patient but also promoted adherence to the program. During follow-up sessions, I observed significant improvement in their mobility and strength, reinforcing the value of patient education in promoting successful rehabilitation. 23. How do you balance compassion with maintaining professional boundaries? Balancing compassion with maintaining professional boundaries is essential for effective therapy. I approach this by actively listening to my patients, showing empathy, and validating their feelings while being clear about my role as a therapist. Setting clear expectations from the outset helps establish a professional relationship. I regularly reflect on my interactions and seek supervision when necessary to ensure that my compassion does not blur the lines of professionalism. This balance fosters trust while ensuring patients receive the guidance they need to achieve their goals. 24. What steps do you take when a patient isn't showing expected improvement? When a patient isn't showing expected improvement, I first reassess their treatment plan by reviewing their goals, progress notes, and any relevant assessments. It's essential to communicate openly with the patient about their challenges and gather feedback on their experience. Collaborating with other healthcare professionals can provide additional insights and perspectives. I may modify the treatment strategies, incorporate new techniques, or adjust goals to better align with the patient's current abilities and motivations. Continuous monitoring and encouragement can help re-engage the patient in their rehabilitation journey. 25. Why should we hire you as an occupational therapist? I bring a unique blend of skills, experience, and passion for helping individuals achieve their goals. My background in occupational therapy includes extensive training in patient assessments, treatment planning, and collaboration with interdisciplinary teams. I possess strong communication skills, allowing me to build rapport with patients and their families, which fosters a positive therapeutic environment. My commitment to continuous learning ensures that I stay current with best practices and innovative techniques in the field. I am dedicated to empowering patients, enhancing their independence, and improving their quality of life. In this video, we've covered the top 25 occupational therapist interview questions and answers to help you prepare for your upcoming interview. By familiarizing yourself with these questions, you can showcase your skills, experiences, and passion for the field more effectively. Remember, preparation is key to boosting your confidence and making a lasting impression. If you found this information helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Good luck with your interview journey.